Yo, what is going on, gamers? So it's been a while since I uploaded, so I thought I would give you guys a little special gift. So they are, shortening the liberation process from 8 months into 3 months, which is fucking insane, honestly, but about time. Huge fuck you in the face to people like me, though, who waited like nearly a year to liberate. But anyways, I figured, 3 months liberation, it's going to be a lot easier now. A lot of people are going to want to liberate now. Even casual players are going to want to liberate. It's pretty easy. 3 months is really not that much. So yeah, let's just get right into it. So I'm just going to use a ring of restraint. I'm going to put on bind. So just so you know, bind only works for phase 1. Black Mage has 1, 2, 3, 4 phases. So number 1 is just kind of like a damage test. You put the two statues together and they touch, and then you bind them together, you deal double damage. And then phase 2, he stands still, he does not move at all, and you fight him, you just kind of jump around, dodge balls and stuff like that. Phase 3, you are going to fight him after he dies, technically, and he turns into like this weird thingy in space. You fight him in outer space, and you just duck a lot. Phase 3 is just duck, 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 attack, attack. It's kind of like Saren. And then phase 4, he's like dead, but he's like a incarnated spirit or something like that. I forgot the lore, but he's just like this little white stick figure thing again, and you just attack him, and he shoots bullets. It's like a bullet hell if you're familiar with bullet hell games. So yeah, obviously, if you think you're going to flop and like die, just go to your link skills and make sure you have like your safety net, like your invincible belief, your close call with shade, anything that will help you. But I am going to use this page right here. This one has already been applied, so yeah, I'm in my bossing preset, and then you can use healing familiars if you want. I'm going to use full bossing familiars so I can one-shot it. I don't want to make it too crazy long, so yeah, that is my familiars. And then, okay, again, if you're a dual blade or you're a class that can skip your iframes and you want more survivability, you can go to your other preset, which has a chance to skip cooldowns, and that gives you more chance to skip your final cut. For example, for dual blade, this gives me a 3-second iframe. So if you are, you just happen to watch this video and you're like a phantom or a dual blade or something, or any class that can skip their iframe, just use, I think Hayato can skip their iframe, but yeah, Hayato and dual blade again are, lifesteal classes, so it's a lot easier with the black curse and the white curse. I will explain that later. Actually, let me just explain it now. So black curse, so in Black Mage, there is Black Curse and there's White Curse, right? So Black Curse, you get hit by some attacks, you get Black Curse. It's like a little purplish, reddish thing above your head. This means you cannot heal, but you deal 10% extra damage. And then White Curse is the opposite. You can heal, and you do heal periodically, I believe, and then you deal less damage, but you are healing, you're recovering. So it's Creative Curse versus Destructive Curse. Destructive Curse is Black Curse, Creative Curse is White Curse. Just remember that. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and just switch to my link skills. I need Angelic Buster link skill, and then I need to activate Ring of Restraint. So I'm gonna use Ring Activation, put that in spacebar. Make sure you get that ready. So part 1 again is just all about binding the two statues together. I will go over everything. I haven't seen a video of anyone on YouTube like explaining Black Mage like live as they do it, so I've only seen like guys that are just like explaining the video or explaining it as they go. So we're gonna go to practice mode, and we have everything, right? Is that, yeah, like I have everything. Yeah, what the okay, yeah, that's everything, right? Where is the, okay, yeah, this is practice mode, so I don't need intelligence, we are good. Yeah, so that's it. So we're gonna go into hard, and yeah, that's it. All right, so we can skip the cutscenes. You just smash escape key, which is really fucking nice. All right, so there's 2 statues in phase 1. You basically have to put them together. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just, just kind of bait them over. So see how they're gonna, ooh. Okay, so okay, now you're gonna bind them together. And then once that's done, you're gonna just attack them like this. Oh, I didn't even burst fully. That's fine. Yep. Alright, so yeah, you just put them together. There's a specific way you can do it, but I just kind of, do it that way. Yeah, so this is part 2. I'm not gonna skip the cutscene so I can prepare. Yeah, so this is a live recording, so just bear with me. I might mess up some things, but I'm gonna try to explain it quickly as possible. So okay, so first of all, Black Mage is sitting in the middle. He does not move at all. So just keep that in mind. He's not going to follow you. It's just the chains that follow him, follow you, and then yeah. So the spikes you can, oops, okay, yeah. So the spikes are delayed, you just have to jump into a spot where there's no spikes, and then there's chains coming from the sky. This gives you Black Curse. Again, Black Curse gives you extra damage, but you cannot heal. But if you're a Dual Blade or a Hayato, you have Lifesteal, for example, like a passive, you can heal. Okay, I'm gonna just iframe this. But yeah, the spikes you can dodge by going to the left and right corners. Alright. So yeah, these eyes will follow you. I think it gives you White Curse, I'm not sure. I forgot, it's been a while. Alright, so see how the spikes... Okay, see how the spikes have moved over to the other side, so I just dodged them. And yeah, so white balls falling from the sky. If you're in dark side, you can dodge, which is very nice. Okay, I'm getting fucked here. Alright, so yeah, I just dodge everything. I jump to the side. The spikes are missing. Ooh, I'm gonna die. Oh, I'm good, I'm good, I'm good. Do I have my familiar signs? Okay, so that's the FMA. So every now and then he will do an FMA, which stands for full map attack. He's holding balls, right? If he's holding right hand ball, you go right. If he's holding left hand ball, you go left. And if he's holding two balls in both hands, then that means you go in the middle. Simple as that, right? So just remember that. It'll do a warning message and you will find it very easily. So yeah, that's pretty much it for part... Okay. See, once we see the spikes, we go over to the other side. And we do not panic. So yeah, right now you see I have Black Curse. I have red circle above my head, which means I have Destructive Curse, aka Black Curse, which means I am just going to... Oop. Okay, so yeah, the rolling balls will, start moving. Alright, I'm gonna just heal here. Ooh, ooh. Okay, so yeah. So basically how Black and White Curse works is that if you get both of them at the same time, you will die. You'll lose a life. That's the special part about Black Mage. It's different than just like actually having lives. So yeah. Keep that in mind. So yeah, the chains and the spikes. Okay, I'm gonna iframe this again. I'm sorry guys. This is a 3-second iframe. I gotta use it. Dual Blade is OP, by the way. Main Dual Blade. Ooh, okay, so you see how there's two hands in the middle, right? Alright, so I'm just going to stay in the middle. I'm gonna lifesteal with my passive, and I'm gonna stay calm. I'm staying in the middle. I'm taking continuous HP ticking damage with the balls and shit, but that's okay. Every time he does the FMA, he will do a shield, so just keep that in mind. Well, I'm getting low, guys. I think the spikes are gonna get me. Yeah. So you see how... Ooh, I'm gonna die here. Yeah, I got chunked by the chains. The chains deal about like 5 or 10% health damage. I forgot. But not bad. So far, I only died once this entire run. Usually I don't die at all, but Okay, so see how there's no spikes where I stood right there? We just kind of, Also, see how I'm utilizing Blink. Blinking mid-air is very useful if you want to like position yourself, like aerial recovery. So yeah, keep that in mind. Okay, so spikes are coming. I'm going to dodge. Once the spikes have left the vicinity, you can just go back to where you were. There's a bit of a delay, so just master that timing. Yeah, that is part 2. Just remember there's spikes coming from the sky, or sorry, there's chains coming from the sky. They give you Black Curse, and then the white balls fall from the sky. The rolling balls will give you White Curse, I'm pretty sure. Alright, so this is part 3. This is where you kill him and he's just kind of like in outer space. This is like fucking Star Wars or some shit. Alright, so... Okay, this is Magnus. Ooh. Okay, so these rolling balls will follow you. If you have like an ability that lets you stall midair, you can do that. Alright, so basically, you see how he's kicking? So look at his white body, right? He's kicking. And every time he... Ooh. So I got kicked and then I got pushed into the laser. So, okay, let me tell you about the attacks. Okay, so the lasers give you... Black Curse. Oh shit. See how I got Black Curse from the laser? See that red above my head? That means I'm black. Basically, when he kicks you, that gives you White Curse. So if you get kicked and lasered, you know what that means? You lose a life. So be careful. Ooh. So yeah, if I got kicked with Black Curse, that means I lose a life. Okay, he's kicking again. Okay, rolling balls, I'm gonna jump over to the side and just dodge everything, right? Pretty easy. Duck. Always duck. You want to dodge the lasers and kicks. So see how he kicks? It's like 1, 2, 3, 4 every few seconds he kicks, something like that. Just look at his body. Just stare at his legs. His like weak ass legs. Bro does not hit gym. Bro does not hit leg day, bro. He's got weak ass legs. Alright, so this is the FMA. Okay, so yeah. You can hide under the platforms, and then yeah. So every time he does FMA again, he shields himself. So once I have Black Curse, you can attack him a little bit, you get 10% final damage. Alright. Okay, so the rolling balls come, and yeah. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna iframe that. I'm sorry, guys. I'm gonna deal some damage here. In general, just stay ducked. Ducking is very... Ooh, I got kicked. So if I get kicked again... Or sorry, I got lasered, not kicked. So I got Red Curse. Actually, that's White Curse. I lied. That's White Curse. Above my head, I got kicked. So yeah. Ooh, okay, so I took a lot of damage there because I just ate everything. That's not what you want to do. Oh, by the way, you want to keep Black Mage on the right in part 3. Just remember that. Okay, I'm just slowly attacking him. Okay, there's rolling balls. We're going to jump into the sky. And we're going to stall midair so it doesn't... We're going to do that. Okay, so this is the sky FMA, which means... Or sorry, the floor crack. We call it the floor crack. So it's either the floor crack or the balls that fall from the sky, the white balls. Remember that. If you're a thief, you're like me, Darksight, you know, covers the white balls. He moved a little bit over to the left side. I'm going to bring him over to the right. Just dodge the lasers. You can duck, you can move, position yourself. Practice makes perfect. I'm dodging in here. Just like that. Lasers, we dodge that. So there's another rolling army. I'm going to just fly into the sky. Dual Blade can fly, by the way, so this is really broken. Ooh, so I got kicked, which means I don't get lasered, so I dodge the lasers at all costs, otherwise I lose a curse death, is what they call it. Okay, so, you know, the curse does go away after a few seconds, so it does create explosions as well. So yep, he kicks. Okay, I'm going to just, yep, just stay in the, so yeah, again, the ball, so the circle around him, you want to stay inside the circle. It's like Magnus. If you're not in the zone, you don't deal full damage. Alright, so another floor crack. You just want to jump over to the platform. And I'm going to Darkside. I can eat the balls. Darkside is OP, guys. You can literally just do that, so that's nice. Alright, so yeah. I haven't bursted at all, but I might just finish it off just right now. Yeah, I'm gonna finish him off, actually. I'm bored. So yeah, that's pretty much part 3. Just dodge everything. I'm gonna origin him and just fuck him up. Just fuck it, why not? Alright. This is gonna finish him off. Yeah, I deal way too much damage to this motherfucker. Ooh. That's dead. So yeah, that's part 3. Hopefully I explained everything. There's balls. You keep them on the right. Stay inside the circle. It's just like Magnus. If you're outside of the circle, you don't deal full final damage. Remember, just duck and cover. Duck, attack, 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 duck, 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 dodge the lasers. Alright, so part... Shit. Okay, so part... Hold on. So you want Black Curse. So in part 4, you're immediately set into this white realm. You want Black Curse. In order to... You can just select... Ooh, careful. Ooh, I got hit by that. So you can select your curse. You can get Black... Ooh, that's... As soon as I say I died. So you can select your curse, if that makes sense. So right now I have Black Curse. You see the white aura. So whatever color you are, the opposite color fucks you up. So for example, I can eat the black... All right, I'm gonna iframe this. Oops. All right, so that is one of the FMAs. So yeah, once I'm Black Curse, I want to eat everything black. Okay. Once you go black, you never go back. So you want Black Curse, trust me. For anyone beginner who's a beginner at Black Mage, you want Black Curse. Trust me. Alright, so I'm just kind of kiting him. The bullets will tickle a little bit, but see how there's a machine gun right here? You kind of just back up, jump around, dodge. There you go. Okay, this is the FMA. So you see how there's a... Okay, I'm gonna... Ooh. Okay, so I had to iframe that. But, yeah, there's like trees, there's lightning bolt, and then there's a shield again, another FMA. So you see how the white bullets are coming after me? I'm gonna just back up, just run away a little bit, and you're good. Simple as that. I'm gonna iframe that, I'm sorry. I know Dual Blade is broken, but ooh. So I get hit by the giant explosion. Ooh. Okay, so yeah, I do have lifesteal as well. Ooh, careful. Okay, there's a black explosion. I'm immune to the black explosion, right? Alright, so this... Ooh, I'm gonna die here. Okay, ooh, that's a little bit awkward. That's fine. Alright, I'm not gonna... I don't think I'm gonna burst it until I get the point across. Okay, I get hit by the explosion there, that's not good. But I just lifesteal. I keep calm and I lifesteal because I'm a Dual Blade, right? Dual Blade is broken at bossing. We love Dual Blade. So yeah, just dodge the white once you have Black Curse, and you can use NPC chat. Remember, you can use NPC chat to become... Ooh, I get fucking destroyed by lasers. You didn't see that? So yeah, this attack right here, this is the FMA. He gets a shield after that, and see that white? That's a shield on this HP bar. So yeah, so since I'm Black Curse, you see this, select to accept either Power of Creation or the Power of Destruction. I have 6 lives left, that's not good. Yeah, I'm just trying to explain everything. If I wanted to kill him, I would have already killed him in like 2 minutes, but yeah. White bullets are coming after my ass. See how that hurts me? We jump away. A bunch of white bullets, so I'm probably going to... I'm in a bad spot here. I'm gonna iframe, but there's black. Yeah, so that's the FMA. Another machine gun, we call it a machine gun, the white bullets that come like in quick succession. And We're gonna iframe just to get my final damage buff off. Ooh, I am running around like a fucking maniac. Alright, so white machine gun, we're gonna back up. White explosion. See how there's a white bullets everywhere? Ooh, there's an explosion. Ooh, I might die. Okay, I'm good. I'm good. Okay, so I'm gonna walk into the black. I'm safe in the black trees, or the lightning bolts, whatever you want to call it. They kind of look like trees or lightning bolts, very similar. Yeah, so there's a white bullets, we back up, we back the fuck up, and we just stay calm and we just kite. If you play League of Legends, it's like kiting. You know, you're a ranged champion versus a melee champion. You just kite them, kite the bullets, jump away. The bullets are they come out very slowly, right? Okay, so this is the FMA. You jump to the black. Since you're black curse, right? You go black. Simple as that. Very easy, guys. All right. Anything else to explain? That's pretty much it for part 4, so I might just kill it right now. I'm gonna do it. Ooh, I'm okay. I'm gonna just... I cannot, oh yeah, you can origin bind, part 4. It will bind him, he will stand still and all that, so keep that in mind. I don't think regular binding works. Ooh, I'm getting hit. I'm okay. Alright, so yeah, that is pretty much it. He's got like a little bit of HP left. See, there's white bullets. I'm gonna jump to the left, and I'm gonna get fucked here. I'm gonna iframe this. Sorry about I have like so many iframes. Yeah, that's pretty much Black Mage. You're dead. Goodbye. Yeah, Black Mage, guys. That is it. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments below. That is Black Mage. Very easy. Let's go ahead and review. So you've watched the whole video, you've seen me do it. I did Origin Part 3, but I just wanted to get over it so I can, you know, because Part 3 at the end gets kind of hectic. Let's go over everything. So overall, there's the mechanic of the black and white curse. Remember that? The black curse is called the destructive curse, which means you deal 10% extra damage. However, you cannot heal unless you're a dual blade or a Hayato or any class with a lifesteal. I'm not too familiar with other classes with lifesteal besides Hayato and dual blade. So you can lifesteal through the curse even if you have black curse. So that's why Hayato and dual blade are one of my favorite classes, because they're broken bossing. And then white curse, you can heal, and you do heal, but you create explosions where you stand, and then you deal 10% less damage. So you're weak, but you're tanky. You're kind of like a tank in League of Legends. You're playing, you're building like Warmog's armor, whatever. And yeah, so black and white curse, again, if you, how to lose a life in Black Mage without actually dying is, you get black curse and white curse at the same time. So for example, in part 3, let's go over the attacks. So part 3, the kick, the little white kick he does, where he pushes you away, that gives you white curse. And then the lasers, the blue mega lasers in part 3, they give you the black curse. So if you mix black curse with white curse, aka kick and laser, at the same time, that means that you lose a life. So that's just an example of you don't want to mix the two curses together. It's kind of like paint class. You're in art class, right? You get black paint, you get white paint. You mix them together, you get gray curse. So let's just say like you don't want gray. Let's say you're an art student, you don't want to mix gray into your palette, because mixing black and white is gray, and that gives you a boring monotone gray color that is disgusting. So just let's think of it like that. For any of my art students out there who took art in college or an art major, like just don't mix black and white. Remember that. Just know what color or what attacks are black and white. The ones that stand out immediately are the chains. In part 2 and part 1, there are chains that fall from the sky that kind of whip you, and that gives you black curse. And it gives you like 5 or 10% health damage or something like that. It's like, it tickles, but if you get hit by too many of them at the same time, you will die. So what you want to do is just kite during part 1 and 2. In general, you just want to kite, except part 3. Part 3, you just want to dodge lasers and dodge the kicks. That's all you want to do. But in general, part 1, part 2, part 4, you want to kite. And again, kiting, if you don't play League of Legends, you only play MapleStory and like no other games. Kiting is a term used in the gaming community, which means that you're going to attack and move, attack and move. Do not stand still, otherwise the attacks will target you and you'll be a sitting duck. So don't, stand still. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's just go over one more time. So part 1, you bind the two statues together. You can origin this if you're a little bit weaker. it depends on how strong you are. You put the two statues together and then you one-shot them basically. You full burst it. If you think if you're way too strong and your burst like overkills it, I only do like half burst. Like for my run that I showed you guys just now, I did just like 2 buffs. I didn't do full burst because if I do full burst, it's like overkill. If I do origin skill, it's overkill for part 1, so I don't even bother. But always, just if you're watching this video, just ask yourself, how strong am I? If you think you're really strong, like 50k Covid above, then you're probably able to one-shot it without even trying. So just fucking do like a half burst and then see if it sends it. If you're a little bit weaker, there's nothing wrong with that. It just means you haven't played the game long enough or your class is shit. It needs a buff. It just means that you gotta just burst it, like full burst. You can even origin burst it. So just ask yourself, am I 20k Culvert? Am I 50k Culvert? Am I 100k Culvert? Obviously, if you're 100k Culvert, you can one-shot Black Mage, so yeah. You don't even need to know the mechanics that well. But you do need to know the basics. So yeah, part 1 is just 2 statues together, bring them together, bind it. Part 2, he stands in the middle, he does not move at all. There is the FMA, which is the balls he's holding in his hand. Again, for the FMA for part 2, he's going to hold a left-hand ball. Where do you go? You go left. He's going to hold a right-hand ball. Where do you go? You run to the right. If he's holding 2 balls in both of his hands, his left hand and his right hand, what does that do? Where do you go to dodge the FMA? You go in the middle. Very, very easy to understand. You just have to see the message pop up on the screen. Sometimes I don't see it and I just die and I'm just like, fuck. So yeah, it happens. And then there's rolling balls in part 2, and then there's the cat eyes that follow you. And the chains that come from the sky, and then from the ground there's the spikes, which have a delay, and then if you have nowhere to dodge the spikes from the ground, the red spikes from the ground in part 2, you can jump to the left or right corner, and you know, you can also blink. Oh, by the way, highly recommend blink. You see how I was blinking a lot during this fight, just blink and you're set. And part 3 is all about dodging the lasers and dodging the kicks. Remember, you want to practice sneaking in attacks, like attack, 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 and then duck, and then he kicks you, and then you duck, so it doesn't kick, you don't get kicked around. And then remember, the kick gives you white curse, and then the lasers give you black curse, so don't get hit by that. And then I'm pretty sure like a lot of things in part 3, like the little lasers that come after you slowly, they give you black curse. Oh, one more thing. Part 3, the FMA, right, is either the balls that fall from the sky. Again, you can dark side that if you're a thief. You can iframe that if you want, but I would recommend dark siding if you're a thief. And then the floor crack. So FMA in part 3 is floor crack, get on the platforms basically, versus the sky, the mothballs, the white balls that fall from the sky. So you can dark side that or stand underneath the platform and then you're safe. And then part 4, the FMA is very simple. It's just the black and white trees. It's black and white lines. It's either trees or lightning bolts. They kind of look similar. Just call it whatever you want to help you remember. Again, you want to be black cursed in part 4. Black curse gives you immunity to black, and then it's just easier to see in general. So once you're black in part 4, NPC chat to turn whatever color you want, white or black. Once you're black, only eat black, eat the black lasers, eat the black lasers, eat the black balls, black explosions, just avoid white at all costs. That's pretty much it. Again, you can origin works on every single phase. Part 1 is the only phase that lets you regular bind, aka Erdonova bind, so this is the budget bind. Origin is considered a true bind, which means that you can bind like pretty much any boss, even the Monster Park monkey. So yeah. I pretty much explained all of Black Mage. If I missed anything, feel free to comment below. If you consider yourself a Black Mage expert, you're free to comment below and help others. My channel is just meant to be a informative guides channel to help new players out who want to progress faster in Maple, and there's not a lot of content and they don't like reading guides, they just like watching visual content like this. I like to help people, so if you want to help my mission or support my mission to help every noob player in MapleStory, then hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, drop a comment down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I probably won't upload another video until 2025, so I'll see you next year. Thank you so much for supporting, and go kill Black Mage. It's very easy. It's one of my favorite bosses in the game. I will say Black Mage is very, very fun. I love Black Mage.